Hi guys, welcome back to Next Director's Chair. Today we'll look at the Rush World of Brett Ratner. So let's get into it. Welcome back to Next Director's Chair. We talk about directors. They talk about Brett Ratner. Before I do, don't go to subscribe and click occasion bells. So today, we talk about Brett Ratner. I'm going to go through his movies and get to 4 minutes of star. So in 1997, we had Money Talks, which is an action comedy film directed by Brett Ratner in his directorial debut, and it stars Chris Tucker, Charlie Sheen, Havelock Clear, Gerard Ismail, and Paul Savino. It's the first of 4 collaborations between Brett Ratner and Chris Tucker, with the other 3 being the Rush Hour series. It made $48.4 million, $25 million budget, and received generally negative reviews from critics. I've not seen this movie. Then in 1998, we had Rush Hour, which was a buddy cop action comedy film. It stars Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, Tom Wilkinson, Chris Penn, and Elizabeth Penner. And it made $244 million, $33 to $35 million budget, and received positive reviews. And this box office success led to 2 sequels, Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 3. There was also a TV show, which I'm not going to talk about this because Brett Ratner didn't do it. But yeah, I think it's probably my favorite film. I've seen this movie so many times, so it's Rush Hour. Then in 2000, we had The Family Man, which was a romantic fantasy comedy drama film, and it starred Nicolas Cage, T. Leone, Jeremy Piven, Saul Rubinek, and Don Cheadle. With $124.7 million, $60 million budget, it received mixed reviews. Then in 2001, we had Rush Hour 2, which was a buddy cop action film, a sequel to Rush Hour, second installment in the Rush Hour franchise, and it stars Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, John Lone, Alan King, Rosalind Sanchez, Harris Yulin, and Zhang Ziyi. Made $347.3 million, $90 million budget. It received mixed reviews, making it the highest grossing film in the franchise. It also became the year's 5th highest grossing film domestically in the United States, as well as the 2nd highest grossing PG-13 rated film. Then in 2002, we had Red Dragon, which was a psychological thriller film based on a 1981 novel by Thomas Harris. It's the 3rd film of the series produced by Dino De Laurentiis company, including Manhunter and Hannibal. The last film of the series distributed by Universal, and the last film to star Anthony Hopkins as Lecter. It's set before the events of The Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal. It was followed by Hannibal Rising. And it stars Anthony Hopkins, Edward Norton, Ralph Fiennes, Harvey Keitel, Emily Watson, Mary Louise Parker, and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Made $209.2 million, $78 million budget. It received positive reviews from critics who deemed it improvement over Hannibal, but inferior to Silence of the Lambs. It was a box office success. An origin film titled Hannibal Rising was released in 2007. Then in 2000 and the 2004, we had After the Sunset, which was a heist action comedy film, and it starred Pierce Brosnan, Salma Hayek, Woody Harrelson, Don Cheadle, and Naomi Harris. It made $62.7 million, $57 to $60 million budget. The film was made negative reviews and flopped at the box office. Then in 2006, we had X-Men: The Last Stand. Also marketed as X3: The Last Stand or X-Men 3, is a superhero film based on X-Men comic books published by Marvel Entertainment Group. It is a sequel to X2, as well as the 3rd installment and the final film of the original trilogy in the X-Men film series. And it starred Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, Ian McKellen, Funky Johnson, Anna Paquin, Kelsey Grammer, James Marsden, Rebecca Romijn, Shawn Ashmore, Aaron Stanford, Vinnie Jones, and Patrick Stewart. And it made $460.4 million and $210 million budget. And it was the 7th highest grossing from 2006. It was at the time the highest grossing film of this series, and after 2018 stood as the highest grossing film of the franchise. It received mixed reviews from critics and was deemed inferior to its predecessors. I didn't like this movie, so a standalone sequel to Wolverine was released in 2013. It was followed by X-Men: Days of Future Past a year later, which retconned the events of Last Stand. Jackman and Stanford reprised their roles as Wolverine and Pyro, respectively, in 2024 film Wolverine. I think Brett Ratner, Bryan Singer was supposed to direct this, but then he left and he chose to do Superman Returns instead. So I think if he did this, maybe this movie could be good, but I guess it's now we'll never know. So then in 2007, we had Rush Hour 3, which was a buddy cop action comedy film. It's the 3rd installment in the Rush Hour franchise and sequel to Rush Hour 2. Stars Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, Haruyuki Sanada, Yoki Kudo, and Max von Sydow. And it made $258 million on $125-150 million budget, and it received negative reviews from critics. I don't know why this movie gets so much hate. I actually do like this movie. It's not as good as the first two, but I do think it's pretty good. I wish we'll get Rush Hour 4. Hope we get it, but yeah. So then in 2011 we had Tower Heist, which was a heist comedy film, and it starred Ben Stiller, Eddie Murphy, Casey Affleck, Alan Alda, Matthew Broderick, Judd Hirsch, T. Leone, Michael Pena, and Gabori Sidibe. Made 150.9 million, 75 to 85 million budget, and the film received mixed reviews from critics, with praise going to the cast including Broderick, Leone, and Stiller. Murphy's performance was really singled out, with critics feeling that he displayed a welcome return to the comedic style of his early career. Much of the criticism was focused on the plot, which was considered formulaic, rushed, dull, and laborious, and it was a box office bomb. Then finally, 2014, we had Hercules, which was an action adventure fantasy film, and it starred Dwayne Johnson, Ian McShane, Rufus Sewell, Joseph Fiennes, Peter Mullen, and John Hurt. It made $244.8 million, $100 million budget, and the film is based on Steve Moore's graphic novel Hercules, specifically the limited series, The Thracian Wars, and it received mixed reviews with some praise for Johnson's performance and the action sequences, though the screenplay and plot received criticism. And this is the last movie with Brett Ratner. There's obviously there was allegations against him. I'm not going to get into it. So this is, as of right now, the last movie he's directed. So yeah. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Awesome.